Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits and leave the rest out. We have increase with great gratitude, consciousness lifted. So someone's realizing that they weren't really appreciative or thankful of what was happening in their life and what they had. And now there is a new breakthrough of feeling, even in the little things, that this person is feeling grateful for, right? That when we give gratitude to the universe and we are grateful for things, that we do get an increase in abundance, right? That's how it works. So not thinking of things in a negative light or taking advantage. I lost myself for a little while. I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, somebody feels like they're finally seeing things clearly now. Overall energy, 3 of Pentacles. This is about teamwork, but working on the details here, right? And understanding that we don't have to know it all, but we can actually learn from others as well. And that's kind of what I'm picking up here. They really didn't see what value you were bringing to their life. All right, so your energy, we have Ace of Wands, Judgment, and the Page of Cups. So you're ready for, you know, a breath of fresh air, something new, something that's going to make you feel loved, but also you're giving yourself your own attention and love. And I do like this for you because Judgment, it's like no matter what happens or if something doesn't work out in your favor, you're seeing things with a grateful heart. You are definitely giving back to the universe here by taking, you know, sour lemons and making them lemonade. It's kind of like you are making sure that no matter what, things are on the positive side. And you are making sure that life is going the way that you desire it, finally. Right? So you've been through a tough time, yeah, emotionally, death, Knight of Pentacles, where you feel like you really were devastated by this. It didn't work out the way you had hoped. But now you see the silver lining. You see that, you know, not all is lost because something else came from it. Okay, Queen of Swords, Magician, Page of Swords, and the 6 of Wands for their energy. So they're having a tough time having this fall from grace, but also it's good for them, and they're seeing that they really did need to step it up and see how things are and finally appreciate things for what they are, as well as the people that come into their life that do things for them, that care about them, something that they weren't willing to see in the past. It's kind of like these rose-colored glasses were on, and finally they were able to see clearly, lift that to know that they create their own reality as well. And if they're so stuck in their own ways and not appreciative and constantly draining your energy or anyone else's, is this a huge life-changing lesson, then the only thing that can come from it is karmic debt. You know, they will reap what they sow, and that's why they've stayed in this cycle where they feel unhappy or they feel miserable. Tell the 6 of Wands. 9 of Swords, yeah. Finally overcoming some fears. So it's due to something that's happened to them in the past where they don't really see the positive side of things, or they don't appreciate it as well because it always turns out bad. It's kind of like if they feel positive, it gets ripped away from them, and they feel like they have expectations on it. It leads to disappointment. But they're realizing now that there's a difference between expectations and positivity. So it is an eye-opener for them, and they're seeing that how they treated you was wrong here. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, that they should have been more open and honest about things. So in the past, we have King of Wands, the Moon, and the Temperance card. A lot of things were uncertain because they weren't revealing much here. King of Wands, Moon. It seemed like they were up to no good at times, or you felt like things were just off with the Temperance card. Especially with the Moon, it kind of feels like, you know, there's something I can't put my finger on, but I know it's happening, and I know that they're not being truthful or honest with me here. So it was really a struggle mentally to figure this out, but it took a toll on your emotions as well. It made you feel like they weren't as interested in you, or they were not caring about your opinion or your feelings. And this was a difficult thing to process. Tell me what the Moon. Two of Wands. You decided to do many things to get this person to open up or to find out what was going on with them. They just seemed off. And this is your reading if you feel like you knew they've kind of been at a crossroads in their life already, needing to make a shift or a change or a decision, but they haven't really been able to do that. They've been kind of stuck and living in a comfort zone, but then also being very off with you. So it was just an odd kind of situation anyways, is what I'm just picking up. Tell me what the Temperance. Star. Yeah, it seems so impossible here. You could not break through their walls, but you couldn't get them to focus on this connection, right? Focus on, you know, doing things together, teamwork. Let's take this challenge and let's make sure we can overcome this and everything's going to be okay. It's like they just wanted to veer off and do it themselves. And that became very frustrating. So let's see the challenge. Let's get some more details. We have Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, tell me what the Five of Swords. Some of you can be a third party. I hate always saying it, but I see it. And I'm reading for a lot of people, so yes, that will be one of the factors. But this shows up that if it's not a choice between two people, it's a choice between following their heart or what is safe. And I see that you are constantly nurturing this person's life. You are giving them life in abundance just by being there, just by being you. And they took advantage of this. This is somebody that can tend to be a bully or overbearing, possibly controlling you at times. And I see for some of you there were some brutal conflicts or fights that were over nothing. It was just started and leaving you confused at why they were angry or why they were frustrated, trying to get to the bottom of it to make sure it was okay, but it still wasn't. Okay, so you felt like there was something off here. And if it's not that they were arguing with you, they were constantly trying to push you away or push this energy at you that they were frustrated. So again, you could feel that things were off. Tell me the Emperor. Lovers. Yeah, it's like when you came into their life, you knew, again, they had a decision to make. Two of Wands. So something was going on outside of this connection, but you did see that they started to take this out on you, almost frustrated with you because now they had a harder decision to make because you came into their life, almost as if it was your fault. So some of you might have felt at times you were taking the brunt of their feelings or this connection, and it was very confusing because if they love you, right, and there is an intense chemistry here with the Lovers as well as the Star card, why would you hurt the person that you love? Why would you treat me this way just because you're unhappy with having to deal with change in your situation or needing to make a decision? It has nothing to do with me. But it's almost like this bitterness, right? They were pushing it off on you because their decision became even harder because they wanted to be with you, but showing you in a way, not with love, but with anger or frustration. Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the High Priestess for what they're about to do. So we have completion here. This has been a long, hard journey for you. But what is great is that the universe says it's not over because a new beginning is here in the Fool, Wheel of Fortune, where things are going to start turning in your favor. And it's an exciting time for you. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.